From a Japanese thread, check out these reactions to what if Kira and Murrue fought without weapons?
Who do you think would win in an unarmed fight between Kira and Murrue?
Isn't Murrue going to crush it?
Isn't it more like a full-on crush?
Kira would just end up eating all fried food, so cut it out.
Come on, cut it out.
If we went at it unarmed, I wouldn't stand a chance against Murrue.
Back then, Murrue still takes the win. But if Kira trains right, he could turn it around.
Looks like he's not going to train after all.
He fights not because he enjoys it, but because he's exhausted and out of balance. He's only doing it because you guys are weak. And deep down, he doesn't even want to train.
So if we're to queuing about the movie's timeline, does that mean Kira will always be weaker than Murrue, unless something new comes out that shows a later time?
He'll train with Murrue and then take her down.
In a fist fight, Kira's got the edge, but in a gunfight, Murrue totally dominates.
Kira might have the raw strength to win, but without any close combat skills, he'd probably get taken out 10 times before landing a hit.
Kira's got the physical edge, but Murrue's got the technique down, with martial arts and weapons. I thought Kira might have an advantage against women, but can he really land a punch on Kigali?
Murrue Lemias, haha!
If it were Shin and Murrue, Murrue would totally keep him as a pet.
Was that a mistake or on purpose?
Kira doesn't know military hand-to-hand combat, and you're a tech officer. How can you not be above average in CQB? With Murrue, Kira might actually be in serious trouble.
Why? Maybe because it's the cosmic era. Even as a tech officer, you gotta know how to take out enemies to survive in that brutal time. In Stargazer, Selene and Saul usually go out to take down enemies, and they win too.
They'd have a solid match, but Murrue, who's a bit more serious, would totally dominate.
She might even give a grown-up kiss.
That person runs while shooting, takes out self-defense force members, flying kicks the rest, and then shoots. It's wild.
It's wild how she can still keep going after all those overtime hours and coming home drunk.
Katsuragi is a lieutenant colonel, so it's like being a manager at a company, right? Maybe more like a department head. Not sure if labor laws even apply to the military, though. Managers just don't get overtime. But seriously, we need to prevent overwork.
Field officers are just desk workers. Even when they hit the front lines, they're in charge, not fighting directly. If she mostly just planned and commanded, how is she so strong?
Isn't swaying in close combat a bad idea?
With stamina issues, it'd be a quick fight, so maybe it's not a big deal.
If their physical skills are pretty similar, then it's Murrue.
He'd probably just get shot normally.
If it's Aslan, he'd totally beat Kira, right?
He's in the Gundam fighter universe.
No way, he's worse than the W-cast.
Since Aslan didn't block sword strikes or deflect beam cannons with his hands, you can't really compare him to Gundam fighters.
An older sister who's naturally a bit weaker than the strongest in CE, but still a mysterious presence.
After putting Kira in the cockpit during a gunfight, she took on elite rookies and came out on top. It was all skill, not luck. She's been solid since becoming AA captain. Toughness is just in her nature.
It's wild that she's not even a close combat expert, just a tech officer. Like Cruz and Newman, sometimes crazier stuff than genetic manipulation pops up in that world. Coordinators are just a tech way to enhance naturals through genetic modification, so it's still natural.
Naturals can be geniuses or total duds, but coordinators are all pretty talented.
Elijah Keel in the side story is pretty much just like the Naturals, except for his looks.
He's just a scam, acting like there's no big difference.
Coordinators probably just want to freely allocate their stats, like in modern games. Naturals can't just allocate freely, but every now and then something super specialized pops up.
Redonal Kasaka from Orb, a total combat pro, totally dominates a Cord in close quarters, pilots MS, and commands ships. They even do spy work. Real geniuses are on a whole other level.
Who's that? Oh, it's a Rambo, haha.
Based on that atmospheric re-entry scene in the original, Kira could totally win a sauna contest.
A brigadier general is really determined to see Murrue, but he just can't catch a break.
Didn't Murrue take down a coordinator assault team with just a pistol and destiny?
She was stalling in combat because of the numbers. Murrue called coordinator-based special forces the worst and spat on them. It must have been really tough protecting Kira, Lacus, and the kids.
She called it the worst, but she still pushed through. Not giving up shows her strength.
In a hallway, sneaking around corners and taking out someone hiding in a vent. But when it comes to close combat or shootouts, who knows if she can hold her own?
Kira likes to show off by twisting Sai's arm, making people think she's strong, but really, Sai's just weak. Murrue, Kira, Sai.
Sai's just your typical high school kid. but his opponent is way too strong.
Kira's got amazing fighting skills even though she's introverted. She takes down military guys, kicks wild bulkos, and holds her own against Cruz.
He's a supercomputer, so he's got the smarts. But since he doesn't train, he might not always beat a pro in a fight.
It's not about Kira being strong or Sai being weak, it's just that naturals can't compete with coordinators.
Kira's got the looks, but when it comes to firearms and martial arts, Murrue takes the win.
In games, it's batting centers or bowling, maybe the Brigadier General. But for martial arts or no rules duels, it's Murrue.
She probably thinks, I'm just a tech officer, I can't take on the frontliners.
There's no way she took on a coordinator special forces team with just a pistol and walked away unscathed.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.